It's all over the place.
We're out here on the edge.
First shot, 25-mile-an-hour wind.
Tell you what, that's a tough shot. Hey, I'm Mike Davidson with Gunwerks. On this week's Tough Shot, we're gonna hit a moving target. Now, we've had a lot of requests for us to try this one, and the question is, how much lead do you actually give that target? Personally, I'd never shoot at an animal while it was walking, never on a first shot, but what if, just in that one situation, where you get a wounded animal, he's walking away, and you've got to make that shot. Now, on our G7 ballistics program online, it's free for everyone to use, you can actually calculate your target lead. You can pick how fast, at how far, and it'll give you a correction in minutes of angle or inches on how far you should lead that target. Now, we're going to have this target moving about as fast as a deer would walk or a person would walk in that 2 to 3 mile an hour range. Now, it does make a difference. On a 2 mile an hour lead, at 700 yards, that's where our target is, we're going to have about 30 inches of lead, so just over 4 minutes. 3 mile an hour, which is probably closer to 3 mile an hour, at 700 yards, we're going to have about a 47-inch lead. So it works out to where it's about 16 to 18 inches per mile an hour, at least in that first 5 mile an hours anyway. So we've got our target down here at 700 yards. We're using one of our Carbon X 6XCs. We're going to get loaded up. We're going to get that target moving, and we're going to see if we can pop that balloon. We've got a little 18-inch piece of steel with a balloon taped to it, and we're going to try to move that thing across there about 2 to 3 mile an hour. So we'll get loaded up, see if we can hit that target. Oh, there we go. Well, I think that was about in that 2.5 mile an hour range. It ended up being about 4 minutes of hold. Missed it on the first shot, gave it just a little bit too much. I was thinking more like a 3 mile an hour, and I held 5.5, 6 minutes. I shot right out in front of it, so I corrected. Dropped it down to 4 minutes, which at 700 yards is about 30 inches of lead, and drilled it dead center. So that's pretty cool. So I guess you can hit a moving target. What I want to do is we'll go back there, we'll put a new balloon on it, and let's pull it across there as fast as we can, and let's see if we can tag it before it gets to the finish line. Be right back. All right, just reset that target. We're gonna start pulling it about twice as fast. Here we go. Oh yeah, bullseye. See that one right in the middle? So that's at a good brisk walk. It looks like if you go to the G7.com ballistics calculator, you can put in your target leads in miles per hour. So a brisk walk, it looks like it's going to be about a 3-4 mile an hour. You know, a deer running would obviously be a lot faster, but it looks like you can get your calculations off the G7 website, and it's money. I mean, that was a six minute hold at 700 yards at a brisk pace. So I think, like I said, you'd never shoot at an animal that first shot while it was moving. You'd always wait for that nice broadside shot. But in some case, if there's a wounded animal and he's getting away from you, just about to go over the hill, have your calculations down, do the practice, get them off of G7.com, and make the shot when you need to. I'm Mike Davidson with Gunwerks. Next week for another tough shot.